Yo, what's going on, everybody? We've been doing this new little thing, Plumber's Pick of the Week. So this week we have the Gardevoir EX from Paldean Fates. This card is absolutely stunning. It's still relatively cheap, especially in raw form, but a PSA 10 will fetch you around $300. I absolutely love this card. I think it's like really radiant. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But I love this card. We're getting more Paldean Fates, so this card might even drop a little bit more. But Gardevoir EX Paldean Fates, shiny version, absolutely gorgeous. Welcome back, traders and collectors. It's your favorite Poke Plumber, flushing out the latest news and the hobby updates. Whether it's breaking leaks, rare finds, or market trends, I got the tools to keep your collection growing and your profits flowing. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Doing pretty well myself. I hope everybody had a nice, fun weekend, spent it with family, and just enjoy the weekend. Got a nice little break. But first things first, we have to do our giveaway. We are giving away a Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer box. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and enter your chance to win a Brilliant Stars ETB. If it's free, it's for me. I'm not sure if I said booster box. I meant to say ETB. It's late. That's when I film now. It's just late, so we just rock with it. But this weekend, I went to a couple shows, and the vendors, that's all I have to say. The vendors, things are changing. But you know what? I did pick up some really, really cool stuff. They're a little bit higher end, I guess you could say. Not like high end. You know what? Screw it. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. I've been on a serious Sylveon kick. And I'm really happy to add this to my collection. I pulled this and it graded a PSA 9 and I was not happy about it. So I added a 10 into the collection. So we have the Sylveon EX PSA 10 from Prismatic. I also added, huge shout out to Moody Pulls. I added a Gardevoir Sylveon PSA 10 from Unbroken Bonds. Another, like I said, I've just been on like a Sylveon kick. And last but not least, I added the ADP from Cosmic Eclipse. I pulled this card a while back. It hit a PSA 9 as well, right? This is like 5-star error, maybe, yeah. And it was off-centered, it hit a 9. But really excited, really grateful to add these back into my collection. Couldn't be more thrilled. But as I was saying, this weekend I went to a couple of shows, dealt with a bunch of vendors. I grabbed a bunch of stuff. I sold another older vintage box to put into the newer stuff. It's just the right thing to do right now, especially with the market going down. What I noticed is I was talking to so many vendors, meeting so many new people. You know, that's the best part about this hobby is meeting new people, doing deals with new people. And, you know, there's some people that are uneducated and they're still learning. And then there's people, when you try to educate them, they take it offensively and think you're trying to, I don't know. I've never had these kind of interactions. There's just so many new walks of life in the hobby, and I try to remain mindful. But like, guys, keep in mind, I'm a blue collar guy, right? So maybe I don't come off as like sweet and caring as like the newer generation is. And I'm not taking any shots or anything. But when you try to help, people take help in different ways. So I'm kind of going to pull back from that, and I'm just going to stay in my lane. And that's why it's getting harder and harder to what's the word I'm looking for? Harder and harder to help people in the hobby. No one wants to learn. Everybody acts like they know everything, right? If I acted like I was the best plumber in the world, I knew everything, I would have never gotten as good as I am today, right? You're constantly learning. Even when you're at a ripe old age like me, you're always learning, and that's how you get better and get to new levels of things. And even with the hobby, people just, it's very like different now. It's different. I don't know. Not the biggest fan, but I gotta chill a little bit. It's different. Things are just different. It sucks because like the hobby's gonna be different forever, right? There's just so many new people, so many younger people, so many people that came from this kind of collector, this. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, I thought things were crazy around Sword and Shield era, right? During COVID, a lot of new people came in, and you know, I was meeting a whole bunch of people at that time. And it's gotten to the point where we have so many new walks of life that everybody's different. That's what makes you unique. But it's getting tougher and tougher to deal with, Like I said, I'll stay in my lane from now on. But this is the issue with things ever changing, right? Nobody wants to take a loss, right? I don't want to take a loss. You don't want to take a loss. But when you buy at these all-time high prices and think it only goes up, right? Which like 90% of these vendors are brand new, came in the past year, okay? They're young, came in the past year. I'm not saying they're over leveraged, but when they think it only goes one way, they're in for a very rude awakening. It's very weird how things are going on. So you have brand new products still going up and up and up, but you have older product, right? Like slabs that went from like 2,000 to 1,400, boxes that went from, you know, $800 back down to $400. Things are dropping, but the ultra modern market is booming nonetheless, right? New boxes coming out, $300 release, can't even find stuff on shelves. Hearing stories of people have, you know, GameStop cell phone and they're like, hey, what do you need? I'll set this to the side for you. Like, if you don't have any connections, you're kind of screwed right now. And everything contradicts itself because things are dropping, but ultra modern's booming. And then you have Wattiera booming. So it's like the hobby's all over the place right now. And you're like, for a new person, this could be, you know, intimidating. It could be scary. You don't know what to do. You don't know if I should get in, if you shouldn't get in. What do I do? What is the best thing to buy? Do I buy booster boxes? Do I buy packs? Do I buy blisters? Like, I feel bad for a lot of people coming to this hobby because you don't know which way is up, right? Hell, I've been here for years and years and I don't even know which way is up anymore, okay? I can tell you one thing. With all these prices dropping, there's things, because I remember during COVID, people were like, oh, these boxes will go back to, you know, $500 for like a diamond and pearl box or a platinum box. Like that would be like me saying, okay, Evolving Skies will go back to $500. Things like that will never happen again. I mean, and if they do, then the world's just ending. But there's certain things that will never hit those prices again. We'll never see Cosmic Eclipse at $500 or $1,000 again. So things will overextend, you know, they'll shoot, they'll go to $5,000, and now they stabilize where the market thinks that product should be. Do I think things can go a little bit lower? Yes, absolutely. But right now, we're just in kind of like a tornado, right? Where it's like, what was that movie? Like when she clicks her shoes together? Man, I can't believe, oh my goodness. We're off the Wizard of Oz. All right, there we go. We're in like a tornado in Wizard of Oz. You see the house, you see the dog floating, you see the witch. You see all that going on. And right now, we just need that tornado to settle and see exactly what's going on, right? So that's why, like, you buy when it's going up, you buy when it's going down, but you don't go all in until it settles and you can see what am I doing next? What am I doing next? Right now, this is patience is key, right? We're at the stage where you have all your chips, right? And you're either going to put them on red, you're going to put them on black, right? But right now, I think you should take those chips, maybe add a couple smaller items, but just wait. Things are settling. Things are about to calm down a little bit. We have the holidays coming. We have so many pre-releases coming. So many stores are getting so much product right now, and they held and they would stash away all these cases and just sell some because everyone was seeing it only go up and up. Stores weren't getting as much product, but now they're starting to get more and more product. And now people are like, okay, maybe I should sell a little bit, right? Oh my God, our next bill for Avatar, our next bill for Phantasmal Flames is $300K, but we've only sold like $25K because we wanted to hold everything. I'm not saying people were getting greedy, but people were getting overconfident, right? So right now, we are about to see the point, holidays coming. Are things going up? Are things going down? Does this store have too much money that they didn't sell enough? And now when they want to sell, they want these high prices, but they stabilized a little bit, so they're not going to get the high prices. We're at a huge point of the hobby where things are going to finally just woosah. So now's the time to get ready, take that liquidity, or heck, if you're getting into the hobby, this is going to be your chance to get in and feel a little bit more comfortable. We are not in a crash. We're in stagnation period. We're at a correction period. I don't know if we're heading to a crash. Who knows? Holidays could come and it could just go boop, 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 boop. But right now, we're seeing a little bit settle. The chaos, and it's about to settle. Just wait, get ready, Pay attention to your surroundings and get ready to make a purchase that makes you feel comfortable. I bought a lot of Sword and Shield in this little chaos period. I don't know why. I bought like a case of Prismatic Evolutions ETBs, like the Pokemon Center version, because I didn't have a case. So that's something I bought. And heck, I bought a Lost Thunder booster box. They were hitting like 2K at one point, and I bought a box today for $1,200. So things are coming down. Lost Thunder, before this whole crazy boom, was sitting at $400, $500. Shot up to 2, leveled out at 12. No harm, no foul. 1,200 is good price. The Sun and Moon XY are definitely, starting to turn into a buy again. We're seeing where the market truly believes it is. People aren't pumping it up like they were, and things are just cooling down a little bit. So Sun and Moon XY, as long as they keep dropping, not a bad buy. Sword and Shield Ever, all in. I just keep going all in. I have a lot. I gotta chill. I might be selling some stuff soon. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very, very blessed, very grateful. But I don't know. Maybe not. Slabs. I've been enjoying slabs because I like to enjoy every part of the hobby. It's not just sealed. I like my slabs. I also grabbed like a Dragonite V this weekend. I need more of these things. But just at the end of the day, just remember to have fun. Buy what you love and you'll never lose. And that's the most important thing. Guys, if you're a vendor, be open-minded. I don't want people to you have so many people coming in the vendor world, right? And they're learning from these people. Oh, lowest listed is this price and comps are this price, but I'm only going to sell lowest listed, even though the comps are $500 less. Like, it's not going to work like that much longer, and that's a big prediction I have. Like, I can go on the computer, right, and I have a Cosmic Box, and I put the Cosmic Box at 7K, but last sold's 4K, and 7K is the lowest listed. Like, I don't understand how that became a thing. I just don't. I don't understand that. Maybe if it's like a pop 2 of something, and there's one listed for like 20K, I still, if it was sold for 5K and there's one listed for 20K, that still doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Am I just an old timer? Like, let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you think things should change, if you think things are changing. But I don't know. I just need more people to just relax, enjoy the hobby, have fun, make friends. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. I'm telling you, man, I have so many friends now that it's like, what's fair for you? Hey, I'm in that box for 200. How much do you want to pay? It's like so easy. You'll eventually create these relationships as long as you remain honest and you show honor, integrity. Like, these are the number one things. You will create some of the best relationships in this hobby. Biggest shout out in the world to Cole Collects, Najib. Him and I do so many deals, and it's not even, hey, what's it selling for? What's it? Like, we just have an understanding. It's the most beautiful thing ever. And I hope you guys can find that too. For everyone's favorite segment of the day, Pokemon pronunciation of the day. Sometimes I ramble, but there's definitely a life lesson there. You just have to listen, pay attention, and I'm just I don't know. I'm just stalling so I can put out the Pokemon. Pincurchin. Pincurchin. I bet you can say that 10 times fast. This Pokemon is so timid that even brushing against seaweed will make it discharge electricity in surprise. Wow! Its lips do not conduct electricity. Okay. Pincurchin. 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 Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are the best.